Bradley here. Happy Memorial Day and Summer Memorial Day movie blockbuster kickoff season. So Mission Impossible 8, or as I like to call it, Tom Cruise Runs a Long Time, Part 8. That is pretty much what you see in most of them, but as he is getting older, there is less running in this movie. So, do you need to see the last Mission Impossible to understand this one? Part 7? No, not really. They kind of go over it. It helps that you know how he got the key. So the last movie was all about finding two pieces of a key to a AI entity that is trying to take over the world. And now is the plot to try to find where the AI is in the killer submarine and turn it off, or don't turn it off, or make you think you're going to turn it off but then don't, or you trust the bad guy or you don't trust the bad guy. There's a whole lot of talking in this. A lot of the suspense made in this movie is intellectual suspense, so you don't know who you're going to trust or what the plan is. How are we going to do this? Are we going to outsmart the AI? The AI won't expect us to be friends because we're enemies, and the AI expects us to be enemies, so let's be friends. And the AI thinks we're friends, so someone's an enemy, and there's an apocalyptic cult that wants all of humanity killed, or at least most of humanity killed, and so there are those sleeper agents mixed in with all of everybody that is everywhere in the movie. So, no, you don't have to see the last one to understand this one. I was surprised that the last movie didn't do as well as I thought it would. I think it did about 400 million or so. I thought it was better than that. I actually liked the last one better than I liked this one. This movie seems to be built around four big action sequences, and then there's a whole lot of talking and sets and shots and different places. So it's kind of a James Bond type movie. Most of the money, I think, was spent more on the sets and the actors than anything else. It's a huge cast. I would say probably B actors mostly. But it's the same team from the other Mission Impossibles. I will give you a spoiler alert. At least one person from the team dies in this movie. Perhaps all of them die. Maybe humanity dies and there's no world left, and the Skynet and computers take over everything. But that's unlikely to happen, because who would want to see that movie? Besides Czechs like tragic endings. So, this movie, I'm going to give it a 7.5 out of 10. I wanted to give it an 8, but it's really long. It's 2 hours, 45 or 49 minutes long. So be prepared for a 3 hour, 15-minute complete ride from trailers and everything for this movie. So be prepared. There's a lot of plot holes in this movie, especially the ending sequence didn't really make any sense. Tom Cruise has a part of the piece of the thing that's supposed to kill the AI, and the bad guy is wanting it too, but the bad guy is trying to kill Tom Cruise, which doesn't make any sense. If you kill Tom Cruise if he falls from an airplane, why are they in an airplane? Why is he running away from the good guy? Because you need what the good guy has. Why are you running away from him? That makes no sense. And why are there two airplanes? Well, who is this guy that is following an airplane? Why do you need two airplanes? I understand why they're using an airplane, because it's analog and the entity can't hack it and all that stuff. That makes sense, but the whole sequence doesn't make any sense whatsoever. There's a whole lot of time bomb ticking in this. I think there's at least 3 countdowns, and Hitchcock taught that he's called the master of suspense, because he taught the bomb explosion is not the big event, it's the countdown, the suspense that builds, that moves the movie along. The MacGuffin in this case is finding the entity, and the last MacGuffin was the keys So it's a plot device that just moves the story along. That's what that is. So I give this a 7.5 out of 10. I give it a 3.5 stars. It's a great way to jumpstart the summer blockbuster season. Will there be another one? Is this the final reckoning? You're going to have to watch the movie to find out, but somehow, as long as it makes money, I don't think they're going to stop making them until Tom Cruise gets as old as Harrison Ford in the Indiana Jones. So that's my take. Go see it. It's fun. It's good in a big theater experience.